Hi everyone, welcome to Weed and Secret. Today we are going to be making some soy wax melts. Now I always used to use the EcoSoy. They went out of business or ceased trading or whatever's happened. So I thought I'd try the Golden Wax 494 Premium Soy Wax. I get this from 4 Candles in the UK, so I'll put a link to those in the description box below. I think that's where I got it. So let's see if it's on here. Yeah, it's for candles. The number 4 and then candles. Right, so I've got a container here that we're just going to scoop out wax out of the box and pop it straight into the pan. Now it's quite a large container, so it doesn't fit into it doesn't fit onto a double boiler or anything. So I am just going to put it straight onto the ring on the lowest possible setting. I have an electric cooker, so it just has a hob, a flat hob on the top. So obviously this wouldn't fit in the microwave or anything like that. If you're going to be melting wax, please look up all the safety instructions involved. But I've found that just putting the wax straight into a pan and melting it on the lowest setting, number 1, and keep checking on it just like you would if you were cooking, it works absolutely fine. So this wax comes in wax flakes, as you can see. I'm just going to fill it right to the top because it does dissolve a lot. I'll probably be lucky if I get a quarter of a container out of these flakes, and I buy 20 kilos at a time. I'll put the price, well, I mean, you can check the price if you go onto the For Candles website, and it's good for this wax. If you read the instructions on each wax that they sell, it tells you what they're good for. So whether it's pillar candles or container candles or melts, you know, shapes and things like that. So this one is the recommended one for making wax melts. So I'm going to pop that onto the ring now. Okay, so here we are. We're a little bit of a squash today. I've got my colours here. I'm in tight for space. My worktop's rather full, so I'm just squeezing everything in over here. I've got the colours that I'm going to be using today. I am using BEKRO dye chips. I've got the green, I have the pink, the red, yellow, orange and blue. So I've worked out that each one of these compartments takes 60 grams. So I'm going to measure 60 grams. Well, probably not quite 60 grams because I need 10% fragrance into that. So I'm going to do, with the first fragrance, I'm going to do 6, so I need 360 grams, and 10% of that is 36 mils of fragrance. So I think there'll be a better way to do what I'm going to do right now. But hopefully we can do this without spilling it. And I'm just using a soup ladle tear that back to 0. And I'm just going to spoon it in there. I always warm my Pyrex jug up a little bit on the warmer on top of the cooker, but it looks like it's cooled down already. So I'm definitely going to need 300 grams. So if we go 330, then I'll put 30 grams worth of fragrance in. That's correct, isn't it? 10% of 300 is 30. Better to go just a little bit under than a little bit over. So we're going to put the colour in first because the fragrance will cool it down somewhat. Just putting a couple of fingerfuls in there. And I always use a whisk to stir it in. So that's dissolved already. And then we're going to put 30 grams of fragrance in there. I usually do it by mils, but I'm not today because I'm doing the video and I've got them on the weighing scale, so I might as well use the weighing scales. And then just take a piece of tissue and wipe out whatever container you're using to measure your fragrance. Otherwise it'll get mixed in with the next lot you're going to do. And just let that we'll just let that fragrance warm through for a minute. And then all the crystals in your soy wax can absorb some of the fragrance. So we're just going to start pouring down this side. So I'm hoping we're going to fill 6 if my calculations are correct. So I have made a little bit too much. So the next one we're going to do is sour watermelon candy. Actually, no, I think we'll do peppermint patty just because I'm doing that one green as well. And I don't want to make as many this time. I'm only going to make 3 of this one. So 3 6s at 18. So it'll be 18 mils of fragrance. So 162. But I'm only going to do 150. That might actually work out better for filling the containers, because I don't try not to waste any. So I'm going to put 15 mils of fragrance. This is Sour Watermelon Candy, which is from Nature's Garden. Oops, and I did that the wrong way around. I should have put my colour in first, but luckily the wax is still nice and warm. I was going to do green for this one, wasn't I? Yeah, that's right. Alright, time to unmold. Now, I actually haven't put these in the freezer. I thought I'll try and unmold and see how they unmold. You remember the first ones I ever unmolded? They were they didn't unmold very well. I'm not saying all these are going to either. Definitely a knack to it, like pushing from the bottom. You know, that coconut. Okay, so here you have all of the wax melts that I've done, all lined up and ready to pack. You see, we've got lots of different foils. I haven't forgotten that you want me to show you how I do this, and I will show you, but that'll be coming up in a future video. This is the side view of them. And I hope you enjoyed that video. Thanks everyone for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and I'll see you all for another video very, very soon. Bye bye for now.